Hi everybody, welcome to Card Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you want. So I've got to meet this in person, Marion, this young lady. And this happened in January the 22nd, 1997, yeah? She was 51. So what happened, she was last seen at Sunshine Paradise. And they transport depot. Now this is like 12 hours away from Sydney. It's like in the Gold Coast area, and about 2.5 public transport to Brisbane. So what happened? Her daughter was concerned about it because Mary meant to bring up her son on her birthday. She didn't. She was concerned about that because she does it every year. For some reason this year she didn't. So her daughter tried to contact her, and she didn't get in contact with her, and that's pretty much it. And like I said, last time she was seen, she was at the the bus depot at Sunshine Paradise. That was the last time they seen that. They reported to the police, and they picked up certain things. Like they all knew she wanted to go to England, but they don't know if she made it there. I think they found her passport or something like that there, but yeah. Two, she met someone on a dating line here in Australia. I don't know what it was, but something like that. Three was three towns. It was three. One was Bowen Bay, and I can't remember the other two. I'll put it down for you. Her money was taken out of her bank account, and her Medicare card was used at one area, and they found that really interesting. And that's pretty much what they got on her. There's more, but I'll leave some links down the bottom for you to look at because it's a lot of information. But I did a reading on it, so feel free to watch it or feel free to move on up mine. Secondly, if you have any information on it, please pass it on to police. If you find something online that's useful, feel free to share it. And if you don't like it, move on. But two, I don't want to hear that I'm right or wrong unless you're 100% right, or the case is so. We don't know what happened to her. But this is a reading, and I have some theories, and I'll talk to you after about this. One, this is where the reading starts. So I feel like I'm on a bus, and on this bus, it's like a Greyhound bus or a three-line bus. They're very similar, depends on where you're going in Australia, yeah. And I'm hopped up, walked down these steps up the bus, and on my right there's a toilet, a public toilet, and it's metal, like that kind of metal. It's a bit dark, greyish, and there's wooden planks like holding up the toilet itself. Now I don't know if it's dark because it's a sunset or a sunrise, but it's a bit darker than your normal metal, yeah. And on my left there's a sign, like it's made, like it's painted, but it kind of tells you where to go, like your parks, that kind of stuff, like where your toilets are, this is where you are, that kind of stuff I'm seeing. If you go further down, there's a white caravan. It's kind of like the ones that goes over like that, that kind of caravans. So you walk, I see that, but on the bottom of the steps when you walk in and out of the caravan, there's a kind of like a ditch, and it's kind of go from one end of the steps to the other. But from the caravan sorry, I'm actually about 5 to 10 feet away from it. Yeah, but then I'll turn towards the park or called a caravan. I'm not quite sure what it is. But I'm walking to the end of this caravan or the park, and I see a hole. It's almost like it's nature hole or someone digged it up, but it's a hole. It's almost like what happened is you dig the hole up, or nature did it, and you refill the hole up, but you don't fill it up properly, so it leaves a hole. It's like that, and it's grass around this on this net, so it's pretty old. But I'll go back to the bus stop, and if I turn towards the road, there's shops, right? And what I'm getting, I don't know if it's the opposite or what, but what I'm getting, like, there's a hairdresser or a barber shop. Now, it could be both, I'm not quite sure, but I'm getting both of the words, alright? And then I'm hearing it used to be a psychic shop. Now, it could reverse. It might be a shop and it used to be a barber shop or a hairdresser. I'm not quite sure about it, but there's something specific about that. Then when I'm towards these shops and I go to my far left, the end of the left, there's this place. It's kind of like a restaurant with sort of alcohol and food, yeah. It's not a bar. It's a restaurant kind of thing. Like, yeah, what you get there. Now, I'm picking up two blokes. One's got brown hair in his 20s, I think it's 20 or 30s, in his 20 or 30s, but the other one to say. Quite thin, brown hair, 5'8", 5'9", something like that. Yeah. And I'm picking up another guy. He's a bit bigger than this guy, not too much bigger, but a bit bigger. Black hair, 5'9", 5'11", something like that. What else did I pick up with him? And sorry, going through my notes. Friend, yeah, and the friends, they're kind of like a friends group. I can't remember the other name, but I am picking up a Jeffrey. I can't remember what the second person's name was, but one was Jeffrey. And they know something about this case, or they're involved with this case. I'm not quite sure, but they know something. Yeah. What else did I pick up on? Yeah, like what I'm hearing, like I'm hearing like foul play. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, foul play. I'm picking up a black long stick. I'm picking up whoever did it. I don't know who did it, but whoever did it was pretty drunk, and to the point where they had a blackout, where they woke up the following morning, they would have no idea what happened. That's what I'm picking up on. I don't know if it's happened around Bowen Bay, but I did pick up Bowen Bay. All this information's in Bowen Bay, but the fan and the bus and all that's Bowen Bay. I don't know why I picked up that area. I haven't been to Bowen Bay, so I don't know why I picked that up. But I was picking up foul play. It's someone that she doesn't know. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm picking up the guy who was on the dating line with her, wasn't involved. Yeah, I'm not picking up much about the money in the Medicare card side of it. That's pretty much it about the reading. But there are certain things in this, in both sides, like the reading and the information, like the bank card, the money taken out of the bank. And I didn't pick this up too earlier. In 1997, you still have your bank books. and at her age, I probably think she would probably use the bank book. So whoever, if it wasn't her who had the bank book, they would have to show an ID, for one. Two, the passport book. I've been told she's changed her name by the legal way. I don't know what they call it, by the legal way. So to me, if she didn't use her passport to get overseas or whatever, I just think they got some kind of information that she went overseas, right? To go overseas, one, you need your birth certificate or passport. Oh, well, you need your passport, but you need ID with it. I know this because I went to America, so I know this kind of information. You need ID with your passport. Two, you have your photo on it, and other information on it that no one else will know about it. But not in the community way. It's just, yeah, the government kind of stuff like, you know, England people, the airport people, Medicare, all that. They would know stuff that if I picked up the passport book, I wouldn't know about it, but they would know about it. That's another thing. So that leads into the Medicare card. I don't know why anyone else would use it. I mean, what's the deal about it? I mean, to get a Medicare card, it's really easy. It's really easy to get it here in Australia. So I don't know why anyone else would use it. Two, with my reading with Bowen Bay, I don't know why it is. I don't think her if she passed, her body would be in that situation where I passed on the park and all that. I don't feel it. I mean, I could be wrong here, but I don't know why I'm picking it out. I feel like there might be clues around that area, around Bowen Bay. Even if she didn't pass there, I feel like there might be more information there for them. So that's pretty much it. Like I tell you again, this is get her name wrong. I feel like I want to get it wrong. Marion. So she was 51 when she went missing, and what happened on July the 22nd, her daughter tried to ring her because it was her son's birthday, and she didn't get in contact with him. Sorry, and it was unusual for her. She does it every year, right? So her daughter tries to get in contact with her. No answer, nothing. Later they found that there was a witness who was at Sunshine Paradise Transport Depot. That was the last time they saw her. Someone saw her as a seeing her. She met someone on the day tonight. They're not sure that he has anything involved with her. She meant to go to England. They don't know if she went to England, but I don't know if it's 3 weeks before or 3 weeks after. Money was taken out of her bank. It was a good $80,000, and her Medicare card was used. And it was 3 different towns this happened. I'll put them up right, put them where they were. So that's pretty much it. I find it really interesting. There's almost like two stories. The police have one story, the family has another story, and I find that really interesting. I only know through it all, sounds like the person she met on the dating line had nothing to do with her disappearance. But yeah, so like, subscribe, and put your thumbs up if you want, and see what happens. And if you have any information, please pass it on to police. Hope you like it. Bye.